I'm Paul Beales, I'm the manager of Novus OMX Pro Team, and we're at the 2016 Cape Epic. Okay, so the boys have just left for Wellington now, a few minutes ago. It's day 4 of the Cape Epic. Today's a pretty up and down day. They had a strong day yesterday, 6th place, and they're looking to consolidate that today and try and move into the top 10 if possible. So now we're just getting ready to leave Sarensburg. It's been great here, 3 nights. We're just packing up the campers, getting the tents down, and then we'll make our way across and hopefully see them at some point on the course. So I think the start and the finish are probably the most stressful times for me and the staff. It can be quite a stressful moment just because we want to see them go out of sight in the first few hundred metres without any major issues, and obviously at the finish, especially at the Epic, you're constantly waiting for updates. Sometimes the tracking system is not 100% and you're not quite sure where they are, what position they're in, and if especially like yesterday when they finished in a strong position and the updates are very not really forthcoming, so it can be quite an emotional and a stressful time, because obviously you want that result at the end of the day. So yeah. Okay, so we're just going to go for breakfast now. Strategic meeting about today's stage, but more importantly, sort of full English breakfast for the staff, because it's probably the most important thing in the morning, other than coffee, obviously. So we're just going to see if this place is open. And if not, we're going to try and make sure that they open for us. So I've just got news through from our press officer at home that we're actually in the lead at the moment according to the tracking system on the Cape Epic site, so it's actually quite an exciting morning so far. We're only 1 hour into the stage on the first major climb, but long way to go, but it's really exciting that it's possible that the team are leading the race. Okay, so we've just had our coffee, we've just had our breakfast. We're all fed for the day really, and we're on our way now, transitioning between Sarensburg and Wellington. It's a race against time to get to the next stop, to get the tent set up, just try and make sure that everything's sorted, so when the riders come in, they're ready for us. So preparing for Cape Epic is not a straightforward procedure. It takes a few months of planning, because it's an 8-day stage race. The preparation has to be perfect. There's no room for error. It's a massive race, a massive undertaking. Financially, it's a big outlay, so there's no point going in half measures. We have to go full gas from a logistical standpoint as well as an on the bike standpoint. The strategy for today changed slightly just because yesterday they were pushing each other quite hard, and they just needed to find, this is very important during the Epic as it's a pairs race, to really make sure that you're on the same wavelength right the way through the stage. Today they've had a much closer look at the stage. They've realised the importance of how much it matters to know exactly where every water point and every spot is, climb, descent, whether it's technical, whether it's flat, when to push on, when to hold back. So we've just arrived in Wellington. The campers are just arriving now. We've just got a couple of the guys trying to park the campers. This will be our setup for the next couple of days. So we're just going to get the gazebos up, get our stuff ready, and get ready for the guys to come in. So we've just got the gazebos up here, as you can see. We're just doing some final preparations now, ready for the guys to come in. Lunch needs to be prepared. Just making sure the campers are spot on when they get back, so it's nice and relaxing and they can chill out for the rest of the afternoon. And I'm just going to go off to water point 3, give them a shout, do some time checks, and see how they get on. Whew, so we just made it to water point 3 in time. As you can see, it's beautiful here, great backdrop. We're expecting the riders any minute now, so we're just going to give them a good shout, make sure they're okay. Not that we can do that much because there's no outside assistance here. It looks like it's all going to kick off pretty soon, and then we'll be back to the finish and see how they get on today.
Super, 1 minute to the next one. 1 minute. Super, okay, let's go.
So the guys have just come through water point 3, they're in 12th position. They've got a team ahead of them, 1 minute ahead of them, so they've got something to chase. They're a little bit behind where we'd hoped. We're hoping for a top 10 today. However, there's also some teams in the GC that are below them. They're behind them, sorry, today. So we'll see how it pans out by the end of the race. There's still one more big climb to go. So it's all the riders, even the lead riders, are 40 minutes behind schedule today. So yeah, now is the kind of nervous time, just waiting for them to cross the finish line. We're going to make our way back now to the finish, and yeah, see you there. Okay, so we're here at the finish, first finish in Wellington. It's great here, we've got a lovely piece of AstroTurf coming down the start straight, as you can see. No, we're just waiting for the riders to come in now. We're hoping that they hold the position from water point 3. It's pretty hot out there, and they had one really big climb to go, so we'll see how they get on, but yeah, we wait with anticipation. Okay, so we're here at the end of the stage 3 today, the Cape Epic. The guys did a great ride to finish 12th today. You never know what's happened throughout the race, and it turns out they've had a puncher today quite early on in the stage. So to consolidate and still finish in 12th place is a really top ride. We're really happy. It means that they've at least kept their position on GC, and now we'll crack on tomorrow, see where we get to, but yeah, really pleased, the guys are pleased. See you tomorrow.